Hello YouTubes, Levermakers Free, welcoming you to my new series, Metroid Prime Remastered. There is a few things I want to say, but we'll say that as we're actually playing, so we're going to get straight into this. I only have a short window of time to record today, so I need to make sure I make the time count. Start ourselves a new game. I have heard there is a hard mode, but in this file I haven't completed this, so we're playing normal, which is fine because this is more of a walkthrough than a challenge playthrough. Because I'm going to be trying to show you where everything is. Collectibles. I can't guarantee logs, because sometimes I find them all, and then for some bizarre reason, sometimes I don't. I practiced this game a fair few times, and my completion rate on logs that you can find is inconsistent. At least I can help you find the actual collectibles, though. I know where they all are. Unidentified distress beacon has been tracked to a derelict space vessel in orbit above Talon something. I didn't get to read it all. But yeah, the things I want to say. One, I know, you guys are probably thinking, oh god, another one's playing Metroid because of the announcements of Metroid Prime 4 and all that,
Cosmos, in the vast universe.
All I'm going to say is, that is purely a coincidence for me. Believe it or not, I had this game planned for months.
Space and time. But among the stars, there is one light that burns brighter than all others. The light of Samus Aran. Her battles extend beyond her life and etch themselves into history. Here, another chapter of that history will be written.
Okay, I think he's done talking. But yeah, that is purely a coincidence for me. Believe me or not, I honestly don't care if you don't believe me or do. But, well, I'm happy if you do believe me. But yeah, it's purely a coincidence. I've had this game planned for months. It's just, this just literally ends up being the month that I ended up to record and set this going. Metroid is a bit of a weird area for me, believe it or not. I haven't been the biggest Metroid fan for a super long time. I got into Metroid for the first time in Metroid Dread. That was the only Metroid game that ever really spoke to me. So I figured, screw it, why not? Screw it, wrong game. But yeah, that game was the first one that introduced me to the series, and I loved Dread. It was hard, suspenseful, but it was fun. And since then, I've played a few. I've played through this game, obviously, a fair number of times. I've played through Super Metroid. I've played through Metroid Zero. Here's another thing as well. I'm going to be scanning pretty much anything and everything I can see, just in case. But to do that, I guess I should teach the controls. Press right on the D-pad to go to scan. Hold L2 in order to, well, ZL to lock, and then what's that one? RZ to shoot. And there are missiles. If you press R1, you just shoot missiles. That is R1, right? No, just R. I've got PlayStation controls in my mind. Now, whenever you see scans like this, these red ones, these are critical scans. They tend to unlock things or be crucial to the story in some ways or another. Now. But yeah, you guys are probably wondering that, well, if I enjoyed Metroid Dread so much more to an extent, why am I playing that one? Trust me, that came across my mind, and that's probably going to be the next Metroid game I play. But I also kind of like playing games somewhat in story order, if I can get away with it. Metroid Prime, though? Probably won't be able to, because I don't have access to Metroid Prime 2 or 3. Sorry. I'm hoping one day they will re-release those on the Switch, or whatever the successor to the Switch is going to be. I really hope they remaster those ones, because I think Metroid Prime Remastered did extremely well, didn't it? And there's another thing as well. Whenever the scan says recorded to logbook, those are the actual completion things. If we press minus, and press R to logbook, we got, as of the moment, creatures, parasites. These are the logbook is like the collection. Oh yeah, you can see that right there as well if I press minus. Item collection 0, logbook entry 0%. So yeah, it's all percentages. Each episode's going to be about half-hour long or whatnot. I plan to just get this entire tutorial bit done for this episode. But I am also taking a bit of time to making sure I don't miss any scannables here, because that can and does tend to happen to me. Oh, there is something there. We got ourselves one of these space pirates holding on for dear life. Bye. Overkill, I know, but oh well. And no, I'm not really going to be reading any of these scans, because honestly, I'm not gonna. Now, if you hold the shoot button, charge beam! It's weird, that's the only blockage like that you ever need to actually destroy with the charge beam. I think no missiles would have worked too. And now, press Y to go into Morph Ball. I'm surprised the game isn't telling me that. Okay, so there's more things in here to scan. And yeah, when it comes to don't expect my commentary for Metroid to be that good, because when it comes to the history and lore of Metroids, I don't really know it that well. And now we have the map. The grey areas here are places we have yet to visit. The yellow or the orange ones are places we have been. But yeah, I don't know the lore that well. You could say, even though since Metroid Dread, me still trying to learn the series, I'm still a bit of a noob. But I'm trying, because I'll put it this way: when the Direct came out to revealed Metroid Prime 4, they also showed that they were sending Metroid Zero Mission on the Switch as well, the GBA version. And yeah, I played that literally on the day. So I have yet to 100% it, but I've beaten the story 2 or 3 times, just trying to get used to the game. Oof, that was close. Plenty more scans around here. I don't really think most of these scans here on this tutorial, I call this entire beginning section of the ship the tutorial area, because you fight some enemies that aren't that threatening, but you can still somewhat get used to your combat abilities, which is very minimal at the moment. Get to use your equipment, and it teaches you about things that scan and things that are dangerous, like these auto turrets. Boop! And you can also scan these things. Any like replenishables, like missile replenishables, health and that, they are scanned too, and they have 3 variants of each kind. That one there that we got, this one is a small restock. There's a medium and there's a large variant, so just keep your eyes peeled to scan all 3 of them, because they are actually part of the logbook. So if you're going for the thing. Now here's another thing as well, pirate data. These are also required for the logbook, but that's where I always seem to get a little I always seem to miss once in a while. Sometimes I don't get all the pirate data, even though I swear I scan the same stuff. Things are going to be slow for a while at the very beginning while I'm constantly scanning everything. I'm afraid if you are going for 100%, which this playthrough kind of is trying to do 100%, it's something you have to do, I'm afraid. I will cut out things that aren't 100% necessary, especially like backtracking and stuff. So, don't worry too much. It's not going to be purely just standing around being bored. Oh, by the way, there's a health drop. Oh. Oh, still good. Just gotta scan you. Okay, now the health drop. Thank you. Now there are a few more things still to scan here. But again, I don't know if these ones actually count for the logbook. But if you are trying to get 100%, this is, again, as I've already said, something you're gonna have to do. Ah! Scan this. This. I mean, it's weird you can scan so many individual things. Shut up! I think that's everything there, so let's keep on going. I don't think you need to scan those. Turret! You hit me! Okay. Scanning, you gotta love scanning all the way. Metroid Prime, more like Metroid Scan. I don't know. Now, you also see on your HUD, there's a radar on the top left. You can see those orange dots coming in. Those are these enemies. But you'll see, there's only 2 enemies, but yeah, it's showing 3 dots. What? Hello! Nice try, Sneaky. The radar can be quite useful in situations to tell you that, well, there are things there. And also, in some cases, it is also kind of bizarre because I've gone through pathways, which you'll see much later on, in like maybe episode 3 or 4, where it's like these tunnel-like pathways you gotta go through, and it shows enemies beyond the wall, but there's nothing there. I mean, like, there is no room behind that wall. It's weird. Now, also part of the combat I forgot to mention, if you hold down L's... What the fuck's the button? ZL, when you're locked on, and press the jump button, you can, while locked onto an enemy, you can actually strafe. Like, do a pretty big jump. The next enemy I'll show that. This is the save room!
Recorded to logbook.
Yay! Now. Don't want to save yet. Okay, so next up, let's just scan these things. And yeah, the game does seem kind of quiet right now. Again, the beginning of the game tends to be that way, but we get more music and stuff as we get further. But the tutorial's almost over. This is the final room. Let's just do a little scanny. It's weird, you can scan 3 out of 4 of these space pirate bodies. It's bizarre. Our first boss. Parasite Queen. This is indeed a scannable. Oh yeah. Now, it's got a protective barrier. By the way, when I'm holding L2, you see that it's telling us we can dash by doing this. I'm moving quite fast, but if I was to just walk, I'm not as fast to an extent. When it's doing this, I prefer to just rapid fire. And now that it's open, charge shots, missiles galore. I know it. Oh, it's over. That was easy.
Evacuate immediately.
Oh my god, it's a common trope called self-destruction! Yeah, this tends to happen in every single Metroid game. I think it's literally every Metroid game. Comment down below if that is true. Does every single Metroid game have a self-destruction at like at certain points or at the very end of the game and blah blah blah? Because it feels like it is. Auto turret disabled. Yay! You ain't hurting me! Ignore them. I'll take that though. Yeah. You're in my way. Not happening. Nope. Nope. And now, boom! We gotta take the long way now because we gotta evacuate, but the way that we originally came from is all clogged up. So we gotta find ourselves an alternate route! These things aren't that dangerous. It may look like they actually are hurting us, but they don't do much damage, like, at all. I ran through a whole horde of them just then, and I only took 1 damage. Okay. Ah! Gotta go, 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 go. Man, look at all the dots on my radar, man! And now we gotta sit and wait. Ah! Wait, are they chasing behind? I just saw like a whole bunch of dots right behind us. And by the way, I'm shooting these doors. Yep, gotta. Destroy those. Doors open. By the way, I guess I didn't mention, but yeah, doing the charge beam actually draws in items like that. Like the missiles and health. Probably should have mentioned that, but oh well. It's not like it's the biggest concern. Get me out of here! This episode is actually going to be shorter than I thought. It's not even 20 minutes, so it's getting close. But yeah, this episode will end once we're out of here. Ah! I only wanted to do the tutorial for this first episode, and next episode is when we truly begin. So, shortish first episode. It's not that bad. Now then. Oh. Okay, that was Meta Ridley. Meta Ridley, hold on. We can use this by grappling on. I always love grapple beams stuff, it's cool. Scan these data. This teaches you about what happened to Meta Ridley. Yeah, that one, and this one. But, from what I understand of the story there, what happened in the original Metroid, because you destroy Ridley in that game, but I think this game is a continuation after the original Metroid game? I think that's correct. Post in the comment section below if I'm right about that, because that feels about right. My armor! Happens all the time. Barrier suit malfunction. Mothball malfunction. Missile malfunction. Charge beam malfunction. Grapple beam malfunction. I've lost everything but my shooty. Or as people like to call it, the pea shooter. Ah, that's fire. And we're getting out of here. That's the last door. Run, 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 run. And we're out. Alan Overworld. Do I wish to save? Yes. Because this is where we're ending this first episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I know this first episode probably seemed a bit quiet and a bit more boring, but that was because that area was technically the tutorial. We are now out of the tutorial and into the main game. So, next episode we will actually be doing this properly. Hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you all for the next episode of Metroid Prime Remaster Walkthrough. But I won't be saying walkthrough each time. Should be obvious. It's in the title. Bye. Bye.